me to hold it, Ken?
Yeah, here it is, Dakota. Here's your
All
box.
these other packages.
Yep.
You're recording
There it
this?
goes.
Alright, here we have it. The FX Crown, look at that be, 30 caliber. And we're going to do the review of it, and we're going to shoot it at 50 and 100 yards. But before I do that, I'd like to give a few thanks. I'd like to thank Ken Hicks from Southern Precision Air Weapons for sending me this patchworm kit and this Donnie FL adapter for the Crown. Ken's a really good guy. He does some really awesome tunes, and he's a worldwide, goes to all sorts of championships for 25 meter, and I met him over there at Extreme Bench Restless last year, and he's a really good guy, and he sells air rifles, and he does tunes on them and all sorts of stuff. So if you're into 25 meter and getting your gun tuned down to the nitty gritty, go ahead and send it to Ken. Also, I'd like to thank Utah Air Guns for sending me the Crown, and also doing a tune on it for me. I didn't ask, they just said, hey, we're going to do a tune on it for you. And they're really good guys over there. So, also, Utah Air Guns is a good place to get air rifles from, and they have great customer service. And also, last but not least, Air Guns of Arizona. This bipod right here, this Atlas bipod, Robert and Greg from Air Guns of Arizona, they gave it to me last year. I posted a video about getting set up for bench rest, and I had a Caldwell bipod and a Caldwell lead sled, and I was like, my bipod isn't an Atlas, but hey man, it'll work. And we get up there, and Robert hands that to me, and it was awesome. But anyhow, they're real great guys, and they're all heart. Also, we're wearing the Air Gun Nation sticker. Though Michael went, and Tom Adams from Tomcat Air Guns. Go and check them out. They're really cool guys. So anyhow, after I'm done talking and that long slew of words, let's get to the shooting. Also, we won't be chronographing the Crown because since Utah Air Guns went ahead and gave me a free tune, I don't really want to give out the information on how well it is tuned and the velocity that it shoots. But I will tell you that it is very consistent and very accurate. And that's what you're about to see here at 50 and 100 yards. "50 yards, 10-shot group, straight out of the 10, no sorting whatsoever." Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's go check it out. Alright, about an inch at 50. This gun definitely can do better. At the moment we have about an 8 to 10 mile an hour wind out of the southeast, and it's blowing from behind us, so that could be updrafts, downdrafts, or it could just be me pulling. So, best group that I've gotten so far at 50 is half-inch group. So that's what this gun can do at 50. So let's get back and go and shoot a 10 shot at 100. Alright, to be on at 100 yards on the velocity that I have right now, I have to go at 4.1 mils of elevation to be zeroed at 100 yards. So let's get a 10-shot group at 100 yards and see how it does. Oh, I pulled that one. Alright, let's go check it out. Alright, so we have about a 2.5 inch group at 100 yards in the wind, and human error could have been part of it. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and also I pulled this one up here. 5 out of the 10 were within an inch. And at the moment, so far, my best group, 10-shot group at 100 yards with unweighed pellets in calm conditions, no wind whatsoever, has been an inch. 10 within an inch. But I have no doubt that this gun can shoot a 1/2 inch 10-shot group at 100 yards. It just takes time and patience and correct trigger pull and all the part done on me. So anyhow, that's what it can do in the wind at 100 yards. So let's get back up there and we'll do the turret tracking on the Athlon Argos, and then we'll wrap this video up. Alright, now we're going to do the tracking, test the tracking on the Athlon Argos 6 to 24 by 50. Can't talk. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot a 0 shot at 50, make sure that I'm zeroed, and it'll probably go through that hole that I shot at 50 just a while ago. Then we're going to track up 2 mils, then return to 0, track to the left 2 mils and return to 0, then track down 2 mils, return to 0, and then track right 2 mils and return to 0. And you'll watch me, and we'll swing around here and let you show what I'm adjusting, so that y'all won't be able to see what I'm seeing through the scope, but y'all will see that I'll be adjusting the turret, and then I'll bring y'all down there and show y'all the target and see how she does, and I don't have any doubt that it'll track spot on. So let's get it going. After I adjust back down to 50 from shooting at 100, alright, we're at the 0 here. It also pays to have a loaded magazine as you're about to shoot. So let's go ahead and do that. Woo! That wind. Yep, just the thought. It went through that hole. So let's track up 2 mils. And I don't know if you can hear that or not, but they are definitely positive clicks. I'm holding 0. Right on. Now we're going to adjust back down to 0. And go left 2 mils. One. 2. 'Spot on. Alright, now we're going to return to 0. Alright. And now we are going to go right 2 mils. Spot on. Alright, we're going to return to 0. Now we're going to go down 2 mils. Spot on. Alright, let's have a returning 0 shot. And I know that y'all can't see this through the scope, y'all are just gonna have to trust me. Perfect. Right through the hole. So let's go down there and check and see how she did. Beautiful. All right. So we have 3.53. 3.53. 3.57-ish. Alright. And these aren't going to be perfect, as you can see and hear, possibly. We do have a slight breeze. And 3.8. Okay, 4.05. But I know that you can't see down the scope because at the moment I don't have a scope cam, but I assure you that they all matched up in the reticle. So, concluding the Athlon Argos and what I think about it, I think that it's a very good budget scope. For about $350 you can pick one up. The turrets aren't as crisp as some of your other upper end higher priced optics, but they definitely do the job. And if you're just getting into competition shooting, it's definitely a viable option. There were plenty of Athlons at an Extreme Bench Rest last year, and that's what got me interested in them, and that's why I reached out to Athlon and was asking them questions about it. And I definitely do like it, and I may end up using it for Extreme Bench Rest this year. So anyhow, that's been that, and we'll go back up here and I'll let you know what I think about the crown and where it kind of sort of came from, and the history behind it, I guess, in sorts. So let's go back up and just say a little bit about that. Hey, what's up guys? I just needed to make a correction. This video was actually published originally Sunday, September 30th, and now it's Tuesday, October 2nd. The Athlon Argos 624x50 actually retails for $369.99. And also, this is a side note, I will definitely have better wind conditions the next time that I post a video about the crown shooting at 100 yards and 50 yards. It can definitely perform a whole lot better than what it did in this video. But I just wanted to get this video out before Extreme Bench Rest. And Extreme Bench Rest is actually this next week. And Sunday I'll be heading up to Arizona. And can't talk. Anyhow, if y'all would, hang in here with me. And like I say later on in this video, I do intend on posting more content after Extreme Bench Rest this year. So just hang in here with me, and in due time it'll get better. So thanks for watching, and take care and have a blessed day. Alright, so I wanted to say a little bit about the FX crown, and unless this is the first video that you've seen of the FX crown, there's plenty of other videos probably stating the same exact things that I'm about to say. But let's just go ahead and go through. The FX crown is a combination of the FX Impact and the FX Royale. It has the adjustability of the FX Impact. You can adjust your valve, your hammer spring tensioner, and I'm not going to show you what it's set at, your regulator. So it has the adjustability of the Impact, but the comfortable, more rifle style or traditional rifle styled stock, and it comes out of Manelli, out of Italy, and it is very nice, very comfortable, and it has an adjustable cheek piece. It also has an adjustable butt plate going up and down, and you can also cant it. Okay, so the FX Impact came out in 2015, and like I said, it has all the you can tweak and tune and adjust that rifle down to the nitty gritty. Also, you can with the crown. So they combined the features of the Impact with the Royale and gave you a traditional rifle platform. Also, the FX crown, along with the new FX Impact X, has the new redesigned Smooth Twist X barrel system. Originally, FX had a smooth twist barrel. The smooth twist barrel has been noted, and it has shown that it's been very accurate at long range distances. You can see all sorts of videos on YouTube showing that. If you want to see its long range capabilities in the field of hunting, you can look up Ted's Holdover on YouTube and Air Arms Hunting South Africa on YouTube, and Ted from Ted's Holdover. He's a great guy, and so is Matt Dubber from South Africa. And met them out there at Extreme Bench Rest last year, and they're real down to earth and humble guys, and I'm glad that I'm able to call them my friends. So, enough rambling about that. As I said, the smooth twist barrel has been known for its long range accuracy, and the original smooth twist barrel was a smooth bore up until the last 3 to 4 inches of the barrel, and then it has an external twist. It's rifled from the outside. I don't know how they do it, it's classified, but basically just imagine a steel tube with some lines in it that's been pressed down by some sort of machining, and that's what puts the twist on the pellet. Also, the Smooth Twist and the Smooth Twist X barrels actually head size and skirt size your pellet. I've done this, I've noticed this from my own research. I had, in the past, I've head size and skirt sized my pellets, and I have just weighed head size and skirt size my pellets, and then I had some pellets that I just weighed, and there's no difference in head sizing and skirt sizing for the Smooth Twist barrels, Smooth Twist and the Smooth Twist X barrels. Now, head sizing and skirt sizing does come into play whenever you're using a more traditional barrel system like the Lothar Walther barrels and your hammer forged barrels and so on. So, that's your Smooth Twist barrel. Your Smooth Twist X barrel takes that same external rifling technology, but it does the full length of the barrel instead of the last 3 to 4 inches. That allows FX to pretty much design a barrel liner. This actually, underneath this shroud that I'm not going to take off because it just takes a little bit, but anyhow, underneath this shroud there's a barrel liner. They have liners, and what they can do there is they can change the twist rate, how deep the grooves go down into the pellet, and also they can adjust the crown of the barrel. Also, this is a new thing that actually Matt Dubber from Air Arms Hunting South Africa has been working this last year and into this year on designing slug barrel liners, and they actually have them out for purchase now. So, slugs, I don't have any at the moment. I will eventually have a slug barrel liner, but on slugs, they have a higher ballistic coefficient than pellets. They're less affected by wind, and they also retain their foot-pounds of energy at long distances a whole lot better than pellets do. Slugs have a higher retained foot-pounds of energy at 100 yards than a pellet does leaving point blank out of the barrel. So with all that power, you definitely need to be careful on how you shoot or what you use those slugs to shoot. So definitely make sure on what's behind you and your surroundings. And if you live in an urban area with a lot of houses and neighbors, and you're shooting birds and you're shooting off up into the air and off buildings and off of high lines, if you shoot them off high line wires, don't use slugs. That's my suggestion. Don't use slugs. Don't buy a slug barrel to go out and use it for pest control. For small game, that isn't too smart. If you have listened to this long rambling, thank you for watching, and also I want to give another thanks to Utah Air Guns for getting this crown to me and doing a free tune on it, and Ken Hicks from Southern Precision Air Weapons sending me what he sent me. After Extreme Bench Rest, I don't intend on being as busy as I have been. I've been working until 6 o'clock at night, working overtime so that I can have enough money to go to EBR this year. So anyhow, with all that, I hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and after Extreme Bench Rest, stay tuned, because I believe I'll be posting a whole lot more content after Extreme Bench Rest. But I wanted to get this video out before I went to Extreme Bench Rest, because I just wanted to do it. So anyhow, this has been Dakota Enix, or the Lord's Marksman, and take care and have a blessed day.